Hi, I'm Dr. Olga Pinkston, a board-certified rheumatologist and the host of the Mind Your Fibro podcast. This podcast is dedicated to fibromyalgia. I discuss up-to-date information about fibro, its treatment, the biology and psychology of the fibromyalgia. I cover the pain science education, the complementary and alternative methods available to you now to improve your symptoms. There are a lot of things that influence development of fibromyalgia, trigger fibro flares, and produce other symptoms like IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, depression, and anxiety, and none of them are your fault. In the Mind Your Fibro podcast, you will learn how and why fibro develops, how chronic pain changes your brain, and most importantly, that you're not alone in the struggle, that fibro is real, and how to not let fibro control your life. This podcast provides information only and does not provide any medical or psychological services or advice. Well, welcome back to episode number 13. Today we will continue to discuss the mind-body work that can help with fibro symptoms, including pain and other discomforts like abdominal pain or bloating, tingling, headaches. The goal of the mind-body work is to reduce the nervous system activation, learn how to get out of the fear-pain cycle, and teach your brain how to look at discomfort through a lens of safety, not fear. There are many mind-body techniques that can help with that. Yoga, Tai Chi, meditation, somatic experiencing. You may use any or all of them. The one particular technique I'm discussing today is called somatic tracking. It is a mindfulness technique. I use it with my patients because it is simple to learn, short, and can be used throughout the day without setting aside specific times or place. It is kind of hard to do yoga as you ride a public transit or at work, but you can use a few minutes to do somatic tracking. There are two parts of this episode. Part one is where I will discuss and give example of the script, deconstruct the process. The second part will be very short, without intro or any comments, just a practice exercise. You can use it as an example to make your own script or bookmark and practice when you need it. So part one, we're going to send messages of safety to your brain by leading into positive sensations first. Before you start analyzing or feeling the negative sensations or discomforts, we're going to look how your body can feel something that's positive and not threatening. Many people who do not do any meditation or mindfulness will have a difficult time sitting still and processing the inner self. Your mind will wander, which is normal. You may have thoughts that are maybe uncomfortable. You can do it as little or as long as you need. All you're doing is you're trying to teach your brain that your body sensations are safe, and you're teaching your nervous system how to feel your sensations that your body produces normally and learn how to pay attention to yourself. So I want you to make yourself comfortable. You can close eyes if that's helpful. So just take a moment to practice bringing your attention inward and to simply familiarize yourself with your inner state. Let's start by focusing on the physical sensation of the breath as it comes in and out. Focus on sensation of the breath where it feels most enjoyable or comfortable to you. It can be your stomach or the chest expanding or the throat or the nostrils that let the air out. I want you to just allow yourself to enjoy this nice sensation of the breath coming in and out. We're not trying to do anything or change anything. You're just watching with a sense of detached curiosity, with a sense of effortlessness and ease, like watching a sunset or looking at a bouquet of flowers. Many patients tell me that they never pay attention to their breathing unless it's abnormal. So we're just paying attention to what your body does, which is normal. So just lean into the sensation in this nice and easy way, knowing that you're communicating messages of safety to your brain in the best way that you can. So how does the sensation feel? Do you feel calmness? What is the quality of sensation? If you cannot focus on your breath, focus on some other sensation. You may rub your hands together, feeling the light friction of the palms and the fingers as they touch. Do they feel cold, warm, Sweaty? Now touch the fingertips together. Feel the ridges of your skin. You may feel the nail or the cuticles. You're just enjoying the physical sensation of your breath or your body or touching your skin while simultaneously giving your brain the practice to pay attention through the lens of safety. See if you can enjoy the moment. Enjoy focusing on the safe sensation of your choice, knowing that the very act of attending to this nice, easy sensation is the best thing that you can do for your primitive brain to learn how to relax and not get activated when it feels a sensation inside the body. You're letting your brain learn how to process sensations in a positive way, not fearing sensations, but allowing the sensations just be. Now, if your mind wanders, that's okay. If you find yourself thinking about something else you need to do or done, just come back to the sensation of breathing. Now you add some positive thoughts while you're also being aware of the sensations. This is another part of the meditation or the mindfulness, is that you want to be able to sense your sensations in a positive way. So you can look at a positive image that you like a picture of your family or your kids. You can find something funny that you like to look at that makes you laugh or makes you smile. You can also just imagine things. It's hard to bring things to work, right? So you can imagine many things. For example, imagine yourself looking at a bouquet of flowers. What flower would you focus on right now? A rose, a daisy? Do you like the simplicity of the filler flowers, small and delicate, that fill the gaps between the large flowers? Now, if you're allergic to flowers, you may pick something else that will not induce a thought of sneeze or itch. You may think of an ocean, palm trees, or sunset, but use the same energy and feel your breath or touch of the fingertips as you think or imagine or look at something positive. Now, you may stop here if you're new to somatic tracking. We're just learning how to feel without fear. What we did, we taught you a safe way to examine your sensations in a positive way, allowing your brain to process a sensation through a lens of safety. You're working on reducing the fear and allowing yourself just feel your body. Now, step 2 is somatic tracking through mindfulness. We're going to do the same exercise, but now you're going to feel a discomfort. The first part was feeling normal sensation that's not painful or in any way uncomfortable. So I want you to now familiarize yourself with your internal state and bring your attention to a physical sensation in your body that is uncomfortable. It may be a painful sensation or any other sensation that is discomfort, like bloating in your belly, unpleasant tingling, a headache. Again, you're not trying to change it or reduce it. You just want to observe it. We're paying attention without agenda or judgment. I like the example of a copy machine. You're just scanning it up and down your body, taking an image of the sensations, noticing the contrast between areas, the location, the intensity. The copy machine is not trying to alter the image. It just scans a page to make a copy. So as you mentally scan your body and you notice the regular sensations like your breath or touch, notice as well any discomfort. Focus on one area at a time. Ask yourself questions. What is the quality of the sensation? Is it pressure, tingling, tightness, numbness, warm feeling, pulsating? Can you describe the location of the sensation? Is it all over, widespread, or is it localized to one area of your body? Does it feel deep inside or more shallow on the surface? I want you to try and watch the sensation with a sense of detached curiosity, without fear or judgment. You're just noticing it. You don't need to do anything or change the sensation or move it in any way. You're just noticing it, exploring it. Look inside as if you're just looking at flowers, noticing shapes and textures. Or if you're driving by in a car and noticing cool scenery. Your sensations are just feelings your body and nervous system creates. It is very simple but very powerful. So let your nervous system feel the sensation in a new way. You're letting your nervous system experience this sensation, but without fear. So what do you notice happening as you pay attention to it? Does it intensify or subside? Does it move around? Now we're going to add safety reappraisal. We're going to add a feeling of safety to the sensation. So as you ask yourself, what is the quality of sensation, pressure, tingling, tightness, numbness, warm feeling, pulsating, it feels like something is going on in your body. You want to tell yourself that with fibromyalgia, there's no structural damage. The sensations are there because your brain is analyzing it, and your brain is overacting to a perfectly neutral, perfectly safe sensation and activates the danger signals unnecessarily. So you're trying to reduce the fear, but let the sensation be. Just remind yourself that you can be a few moments without any fear. So see if you can pay attention to the sensation. You don't need to change it. You don't need to get rid of it. In fact, there is nothing to get rid of. This is your brain making a misinterpretation. So pay attention to this interesting sensation that is unpleasant to you, knowing that it's totally safe. Explore it. Again, you're just a passenger in the car, along for the ride. So what do you notice? See if you can just follow it. Isn't it amazing that your brain can generate these sensations in different parts of your body? It is normal, it is safe, and not dangerous. You probably felt the sensations many times. They come and go. If your sensations move around, it is more proof that these sensations come from your brain. If you find your mind wander, it's okay, it's normal. Come back to sensations of discomfort. If you start feeling overwhelmed, just go back to the pleasant sensation of breath or touch, or stop it altogether. Now again, we're going to add positive affect induction, some humor. You can look at a positive picture that makes you laugh or gives you a smile, maybe a picture of your puppy or the vacation spot that you enjoy, or make it a story in your head, something that you like or something you can recreate in your brain easily. So again, bring your attention to the sensation. Let it do what it does. Just let it be. All you have to do is watch. But now think of something positive. Well, imagine you putting a 1,000-piece puzzle together, and you're looking at your sensation like a unique puzzle piece. Is it a corner? Does it have a flat side? Does it look like another piece of puzzle? And you have no clue where to stick it? What is the picture of the puzzle? Apparently, one of the most popular 1,000-piece puzzles on Amazon is a picture of a hummingbird garden. I had to look it up. So imagine you're feeling the puzzle pieces. You're looking at them with curiosity, not trying to change them, but find a safe spot to put them down. You're building a puzzle, say, of the hummingbird garden. Do you even like puzzles? Or your restlessness comes up and you feel like you need to do something more productive? Well, if you despise puzzles, think of something else you enjoy. How about window shopping? Looking at different garments or knickknacks? Have you ever been to a souvenir shop? Isn't it amazing how we can get sucked into exploring the little magnets and cups and hats or Christmas ornaments? So your sensations you're feeling are like knickknacks. You're looking at them with curiosity, thinking, does it really need to come home with me? Do I really need another magnet? So you're exploring your sensations in the body as you would exploring things that you take pleasure in. Another example of positive thoughts will be looking at your pain or discomfort through a lens of an aquarium. Have you ever seen an aquarium or been to one? They can be small or can be large, like in a zoo. So you're looking around, taking notice, calmly watching the fish. You're not trying to chase the fish. You're not trying to swim or catch with the fish. That'll be very awkward because you can't. You'll be escorted out if you try. So you're just calmly watching them. The sensations you're feeling are those fish. All you have to do is observe. The neuroplastic pain or other fibrous symptoms are like fish. They're not dangerous. They're just stuck in the aquarium and can't escape. So how would you describe the quality of the sensation? Is it pulsating? Does it burn or tingle? So bring your attention to the sensation right now. Your brain is interpreting the sensation as it was dangerous, like a scary shark. But remember, you're in an aquarium and the shark is behind the glass. You want to teach your brain that this sensation is safe. So next time you feel the sensation, it may feel like a clownfish from the Finding Nemo or Dora, confused and always disoriented, coming back to the same spot. If you have never seen the Finding Nemo cartoon, watch it. You can have a whole lot of analogies for the somatic tracking ready for you to use. There are even sharks wishing to be vegetarians, saying, I'm a nice shark, not a mindless eating machine. Fish are friends, not food. As you can see, you're bringing in attention to your pain at the same time thinking of something positive or funny. See if you can pay attention to the sensations. You're not trying to change them. You're not trying to fix them. You're simply observing them. Like watching the fish in the aquarium, looking at the flowers, or looking at the sunset or palm trees, thinking like maybe you Dora the Explorer. Okay, you can tell I have kids, like 4 of them. So what's the sensation? Isn't it interesting that your brain can create the sensation? See if you can actually just marvel at it. The way a 4-year-old looks at the lawnmower. There's nothing wrong with your sensation. There's no damage. Remember, it does not matter what happens to the pain in this moment, whether it goes up and down. It doesn't matter what happens in the moment. So just observe it. See if you can pay attention to the pain, that you're not trying to get rid of it. You're just existing with it, because it's not dangerous. Like you're watching a shark in the aquarium. You're not trying to chase it. You're just observing it. It is the same thing with the sensation. You know it isn't dangerous. So let's just live in a harmony with it, knowing it will pass. You're just paying attention with a real sense of effortlessness and ease. And you are done. Thank you for listening to this podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, the best thing you can do is to share with someone and leave a review and rating. This helps me support more people just like you move toward better life with fibromyalgia. All you have to do is to go to the platform you're listening on, click the share button or the icon, and just send it to a friend. I so appreciate you taking your time to do so. Make sure you sign up or subscribe to this podcast so you can get the most up-to-date information in the new episodes. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you next week. And don't forget to mind your fibro. Disclaimer, this podcast provides information only and does not provide any medical or psychological services or advice. None of the content on this podcast prevents, cures, or treats any medical or mental condition.